Brooklyn Beckham did actually post about his mom and come out basically swinging and saying that, he stayed silent for so long, but he can't stay silent any longer. And he will not have these kinds of rumors going on that it's his wife who's the difficult one or whatever. He says that basically his mom, here's where it gets weird. He said that he basically wanted to renew his vows and have a second wedding because at his actual wedding, his mom, Victoria Beckham, hijacked his, first dance with bride. His mom instead chose to dance suggestively with him and grind on him in front of all the guests. And by the way, I've seen some hilarious TikToks and AIs of what that might have looked like. And if you're bored, please just do a simple Google of that. And it's very easy to come up with some of them. They are funny. You just have people throwing it back, wearing a silky Victoria Beckham dress with a fake bob on. Anyway, he's saying that, and just basically that he's always kind of had to play the role and buy into the brand of the Beckhams. And he's just done it without, flinching and without complaint. And he just doesn't want to do it anymore and can't take it anymore. And he's going to defend his wife. And that's essentially the sum of it. And again, we haven't gotten, I don't think, an official response from the senior Beckhams. I do think that we are hearing their side, though, through the stories that we're hearing, the rebuttal stories, essentially. I do think it comes from their people. We don't have to be naive about that. Famous singer was singing at Brooklyn Beckham's wedding and dedicated a song or whatever to Victoria. And that's why she was dancing and blah, blah. And I guess that side of the fence are saying essentially that Nicola Pelz just can't stand when all the attention isn't on her. And even though that was just a special moment with an artist that Victoria knows, she just couldn't take that it wasn't about her on her wedding. Can you imagine? Should there be any moment for the mother-in-law to twirl around and have a moment? I just don't even know what she's talking about. It's insane. My opinion is it doesn't really matter what happened. I think it's ridiculous and insane for a, woman who is older than me to be fighting with a 20-something-year-old woman about anything. I don't think a 20-something-year-old woman can fight with me if they try. This is someone who is half, if not more, less than half your age. So ultimately, and it's involved with your young son. I just think no one has killed anybody. No one is accused of criminal activity or anything dangerous. So having petty feuds with your son's wife, to me, is just so insanely pathetic that I actually don't care about the particulars. If, let's say, that she really was just kind of being dramatic or just whatever, I would just be I'm sorry. I just, it's my friend who's an artist and my bad. And I would just clean it up. So the fact that we keep hearing that there are problems with the dress and this and that, these problems are too petty for a grown ass woman of pushing 50, if not 50 plus, to be arguing with such a young girl about. So that's where I'm at with it. I just kind of think there's nothing that would make me side with a woman of that age beefing with her son's wife. Girl, it's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for you, and you should be embarrassed for yourself.